Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough Entrepreneurs Show where we empower entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, high performance business owners to overcome the challenge of work life balance, burnout, break bad, old, unhealthy, negative habits, behaviors, build new habits, create new rituals, new routines. I'm your host, Mohammed Faraj, and today our topic is break the cycle of burnout. Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough Entrepreneurs Show where we empower entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, high performers, business owners to overcome the challenge of work life balance, burnout, break bad, old, unhealthy, negative habits, behaviors, build new habits, create new rituals, new routines. I'm your host, Muhammad Faraj, and today our topic is break the burnout loop. We as entrepreneurs, we sometimes ignore our health. We ignore the signal that we get from our bodies when we are working in our businesses, when we are working on various projects or tasks related to our business. But unfortunately, so many entrepreneurs I see that they fall into this loop or into this trap where they're constantly hustling, grinding during the week, just doing work, and at the end of their week, they feel tired, exhausted, depleted in energy. They are drained. They are barely working. They are barely doing tasks, projects. They're very slow in their performance and they know that they got burnout. They know they get the signal of feeling exhausted internally, tired. They are barely able to move their body from their beds when they wake up in the morning, or they are barely able to go out and move their body because they are drained, they are depleted energy. So there's no energy to go and do your workout. There's no energy to wake up in the morning feeling excited and energized, active, and vitality in your body. There's no energy to complete the rest of the work that you need to complete. So you end up feeling tired, exhausted, and you feel like you are slowly falling back to your old version where you are spending or wasting extra time on various activities throughout your day. You feel like you're very tired, you feel like you're very slow, you feel like you don't have sufficient energy to implement better habits, to implement your routines, your morning routine, your evening routine. And this is a very clear and obvious sign or signal that you are burned out, my friend. Your body is telling you that you need to stop working. You need to stop hustling and grinding because when you end up in a burnout state, your body is telling you that it's time to rest, it's time to relax, it's time to rejuvenate your energy, it's time to recover your body. Just like when we go to the gym or when we do workout, we work so much, we train, and we do a high intensity group training sometimes, but then when we feel very tired, then it's time to relax, it's time to rest, it's time to recover. We can't just continue training and doing heavy workout throughout the week. We need to give our bodies at least 1 day or 2 days to get new energy, to relax, to recover, to fuel your body with new energy because we're not robots, we're entrepreneurs and we are humans. So we need to learn to listen to our bodies. And if you're not listening to your body, if you're ignoring your health, you're ignoring your clarity, you're ignoring your mindset, odds are you have built this bad habit where you are telling yourself, oh, I'm gonna work very hard, I am workaholic, or my work ethics are different than others, or I'm going to mimic Elon Musk or Steve Jobs or Bill Gates. I am going to put so much extra pressure on myself just to accomplish big things, big goals, just like those icon entrepreneurs. See, this mindset will always fail you. This mindset will always lead you to more burnout, to more tiredness, to more exhaustion. So it's not helping you to become a better, healthy entrepreneur. It's not helping you to be more productive, to focus more, to accomplish more. So we have this wrong mindset where we keep reminding ourselves that if we're not working many hours throughout the day, throughout the week, or throughout the month, that means we're not doing enough. That means we're not progressing. That means we're not reaching our milestones. So this false mindset or mentality will actually waste so much time from your life. It will waste so much energy. It will leave you depleted, tired, exhausted, because you're constantly comparing yourself with others. Because we all know we are different. So everyone has a different health, everyone has a different body, everyone has a different energy. So you can't equalize yourself with others. You can't say to yourself, oh, I'm like Elon Musk, or I'm like Steve Jobs, or any other entrepreneurs. So we're different, and it's very important that we need to focus on our own health and not copy others. We don't need to copy other people's work ethic or mindset. Yes, there are some characteristics or attributes or habits that we could copy from other successful entrepreneurs, but we can't copy everything. We can't copy their work ethics. You don't know those people, you don't know their life. So you need to focus and concentrate on your own health and do not look at others. So when your body is signaling you that you're tired at the end of the week, that you are exhausted, that you need to stop working, so this is the best time that you take recovery session, that you take time off or day off. So that way, when you come back to your workplace, when you come back to work, you feel more energetic, you feel more energized, you have better clarity. Like even you enjoy working, because when you come back to work, you feel like you're enjoying your work, you feel more excited, you feel like you have got sufficient sleep, you have got sufficient rest time, relaxing, so you're able to work faster, you're able to improve your performance, you are able to implement your both morning routine and evening routine, you are able to repeat those good, healthy, positive habits that you have been building. Because if you're tired, if you're exhausted and burned out, you will always fall back to your old habits. You will start to consume and crave chunky foods and processed food or fat saturated food. You will go back to waste time by getting distracted by social media instead of relaxing and taking a real rest. You will end up getting distracted, procrastinated by social media, because in one sense your body, your brain is telling you that you need to stop and you need to be away or stay away from your workplace, from your devices. You need to change your environment, you need to go out, visit some friends, or take a walk in a beautiful nature places or do some other fun activity. But when you are not listening to your body, when you are not following the right path, implementing the right routine, odds are you will look like you're working. You will look like you are just faking it. So when you try to do some work, it will be easy for you to get distracted, to answer messages, to get notified by your social media, and then you will leave your work, and then you will end up watching other people's content instead of doing a high value and impactful work. So this is the biggest mistake that I see so many entrepreneurs or solopreneurs or business owners or high performers they make, is that they ignore their health. They ignore that burnout signal from their body. And then later on, they end up being stressed. The stress level increases in your body. And then when you go to bed, you think that you're going to get sufficient rest. You think that you're going to recover by sleeping. But to be honest with you, and the truth is, when you get burnout and you ignore your health or you ignore the science and continue working, odds are, I guarantee you 100% you will disrupt your sleep. You will impact your sleep, because even when you get to sleep or when you get to bed, you need to feel healthy. You need to be relaxed, well rested when you go to bed, because your body can't sleep. You can't get sufficient sleep if you're tired, exhausted, and stressed out. And this happens with so many entrepreneurs, and I am telling you this from my own personal experience. I've experienced these situations. I've had this burnout state in my own life before, because I was constantly trading doing work with my health. I was doing work, I was putting so much pressure and impacting my body, my health, just to do work, but I was paying a high price. It was costing me my health. So I was doing work badly. I wasn't productive. I wasn't focused. I was acting like I'm working, but I was answering emails or getting notified or going on social media in the same device. I was acting like I'm working. And when I was going to bed, I was sleeping terribly. Like I would wake up very, very early in the morning without getting sufficient sleep or deep sleep. And when I wake up early in the morning, I would lose my clarity. I would lose my mindset. I would lose the sight of my goals, of my ambitions, of my dreams. I would not feel so happy, so excited when I wake up too early in the morning. I would instead feel anxious, tired, and anxiety, worried, fear about my future. I would start analyzing my life, that I'm failing, that I'm not making progress. So when you are doing this, you are failing yourself because you're not paying attention. You are trading your health with goals, with work. And when you are not healthy, when you are not fully rested, that means you're impacting even your work, you're impacting your mindset, you're impacting your business, you're impacting your goals, because you are losing so much time, you are losing so much energy, whereas you could have taken some hours or a day off and rejuvenate and recover and come back to your work feeling so happy, so excited, so enthusiastic, so driven about working on your goals and reaching those milestones. But you took the wrong path, you ignored your health, and you thought that this will help you getting closer to your goals, to your dreams. But what it does is it's just impacting your life in general. Even when you show up to your family and relationships, you are exhausted, you are depleted, you're tired and stressed. So you're not enjoying your time or spending a good quality time with your family, and they're not enjoying spending good quality time with you because you look like a Dracula. You look tired, you look exhausted, you don't look so happy, so energized, so healthy. So how do you think the family or your friends or the people that you know will enjoy spending time with you when they look at you, when they watch you, when they see you? You are so tired, exhausted, and they can feel that from your face, facial expression. They can feel that from your body, from your energy. So avoid this mistake and do not fall into this trap. And just you know that those mistakes are costing you your goals, are costing you your progress, because you make so much progress and then you end up falling back to your old version, wasting so much time, not being productive, losing focus, losing a sight of your goals, and end up being tired, exhausted, burnout, and you haven't done enough work, you haven't reached your milestones, and then you will notice that you are just losing so much progress. So avoid this mistake, break this old bad habit, and start a new habit, start a new transformation life. You want to transform your life, you want to build that new version of yourself. Please listen to your body, listen to your health. Every time you feel tired, exhausted, burnout, do something else. Go out, take short break, take brain breaks, and visit some friends. Do something makes you happy, makes you feel positive, makes you feel energized, instead of acting or faking like you are working, but in the reality you are tired, you are exhausted, you are burned out, so your brain can't focus, you can't work, you can't store data, information, you can't complete projects, tasks. So that's it. That's what I got for you in this episode. I hope you enjoyed or got some benefits or insights about being healthy or avoiding burnout. So my goal is to help you overcome this obstacle, this challenge, this problem by avoiding being tired, exhausted, and burnout, so you can become healthier, so you can transform your entrepreneurial life, so you can break through in your entrepreneurial life and build the new version that you always and dreamed to build. Thank you so much for watching or listening to this content, and I am doing my best to publish a new episode to help you break through in your entrepreneurial life. Bye, everyone. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.